Hello students, welcome again to Dr. Ashok Mahadik's lectures. This is third lecture on banking companies final accounts. In first lecture, I discussed the format and explained all the schedules. In second lecture, I have taken one sum based on income statement. Okay. Now in this lecture, I'll be taking one comprehensive sum which will cover income statement as well as balance sheet and all the related schedules. Okay. So before we begin, I'll just show you the format again for those who are attending for the first time. Now you can have a look here. In case of banking companies, we prepare balance sheet in specific format, that is Form A. Okay, we have to make schedules for each and every item, like schedule number 1 for capital, schedule 2 for reserves and surplus, schedule 3 for deposits, schedule 4 for borrowings, schedule 5 for other liabilities and provisions. Schedule 6 is for cash and bank balance with RBI, schedule 7 for balance with banks, that is other banks and money at call and short notice, schedule 8 for investment, schedule 9 for advances and loans, schedule 10 for fixed assets, and schedule 11 for other assets. There is one more schedule, that is schedule number 12, which is not counted in the balance sheet total, which is for contingent liabilities, the liabilities which may arise or which may not arise. Okay, the result is unknown. Then in income statement, we have 4 schedules. Okay, schedule 13 is for interest earned, and schedule 14 is for all other incomes. Schedule 15 is specifically for interest expenses, and schedule 16 is for all other expenses. Then we have one more schedule, although it is not number, just for our understanding, it will be numbered as 17. It is for provisions and contingencies. It will include items like bad debts, RDD, and taxation. Okay, so we have to make a working note for this one, provisions and contingencies. Okay, students. Now, when we close all the accounts, all the schedules rather, first we close income statement. We add schedule 13 and 14 total, we get total income. From that we will subtract total of 15, 16 and 17. 17 is for provision and contingencies. Okay, so total of income minus total of expenses will give us profit made for the year. If you are given any opening balance of P&L, we will add it to this. Okay, then whatever total profit we have, what we do with that is called as appropriations. So in the sum, they will tell you what to do with the appropriation, what you will do with the profit. Okay, the first one is transfer to statutory reserve. You can transfer minimum 20%, and RBI has suggested that you can transfer up to 25%. It is up to you. You can take any percent. If question mentions a specific percentage, then you have to follow that only. Okay, but I suggest you can take 20 to 25%. Any figure is fine. Okay, but you mention how much percentage you have taken. Then transfer to any other reserves, transfer to government or proposed dividend. And the last one is which will the balance figure, balance carry forward to the balance sheet. Okay, so today, as I told you, we'll be doing one comprehensive sum. Okay, I have worked hard towards making the format concise in nature so that you can see it. Okay, now you can see we have a sum on the left hand side. A trial balance is given. Okay, when trial balance is given, then it is better, because many times students get confused in interest item. Okay, there may be many figures on interest, so it is very difficult to recognize whether it's schedule 13 item or schedule 15 item, because interest receivable is receivable is on in the schedule 13, and interest expense will be in the schedule 15. Okay, but they sound same, that is interest on loans, interest on deposits. So it is better to have a tally trial balance, because you'll be able to recognize it very easily. Okay, the one which is appearing on the debit side, that is in debit column, will be interest expense, schedule 15, and the one which is on the credit in trial balance will be your income, that is schedule number 13. Okay, so what I have done, I have managed to fit in all the schedules in one page, which is visible to you. Okay, in balance sheet, we know that we have schedule 1 to 12, and in P&L account, we have 4 schedules 13 to 16. Okay, so next to that, you can see I have managed to make the schedule number 1 to 5 in one column. Okay, then 6 to 12, that is balance sheet is done in these 2 columns. Okay, then to the right, we have schedule number 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, so apart from this, what I have done is I have related or I have you can say connected the values of each schedule to the respective item in balance sheet. Okay, now you can see here capital is schedule number 1. So if I put figure in this schedule, suppose 1 lakh is my capital. Okay, automatically it will reflect in total. So I just take total. Okay, and it will directly go to balance sheet. Clear? Okay. Okay. I'll just remove for the time being. Okay. So we'll start with the sum. So this way I have connected all the cells. All the totals are connected to the balance sheet item. Okay. Against the schedule. I have related that way. Now next to this last column, you can see further columns are there. That is for working notes. Now in schedule number 13, you can see that interest is there. Okay. And in interest itself, we have many items like interest on loan, interest on cash credit. So instead of inserting all the values in that schedule 13, for interest and discount earned, I have made a working note. So at the end, I'll get a total and I'll shift the total to this schedule. Okay, see, I have written there working note number 1. Okay, same way in expense also we have different kinds of interest, that is interest on FD, interest on savings. So in schedule number 15, you can see the first item, interest on deposits. So I have marked it as working note number 2. So details will put in here working note and total will be put in that schedule number 15. Let me just write total here. Is that clear? Then the last one, last working note is calculation of provisions and contingencies. This is most important. This will carry at least 2 marks. Okay. Once you close schedule 13 and 14, that is income, you will first enter it here in total income. Then you will write schedule numbers total 15 and 16 total. That is total expenses. Okay. Then you get profit figure. From that you subtract any bad debts or RDD given. Okay. Then if tax rate is given, we subtract that also. Okay, then you get net profit after tax. Okay, this will be useful while we close P&L account. Okay, students. So let us begin with the posting part, or shall we discuss the items first? Well, let us first discuss all the items and adjustments so that you'll be more clear and you'll be able to do it on your own. Okay, so let us discuss all the items of trial balance. As we do in final accounts, trial balance will have only one effect. Okay, and adjustments will have 2 effects. Okay, so let us see. First item is share capital. They have mentioned 30,000 shares of rupees 10 each. So amount will be 3 lakhs. Okay, so this will go to share capital. Okay, you can see we have schedule number 1, share capital. In that we have bifurcation like authorized. Now here we don't have any information about authorized, so we can just put question mark here. Issued, we don't know. Anything which is given in trial balance is subscribed capital, always subscribed and paid up. Okay, so if you want, we can start with the sum itself. 30,000 shares. So I can write here 30,000 shares of 10 each. Okay, so amount is 3 lakhs. Okay, so it will go to total and accordingly it will be posted to capital. Okay. Then statutory reserves, as the name suggests, it will go to reserves and surpluses. So statutory reserves, we have here space provided for that. Amount is 4 lakhs. Okay. I have also connected all the totals in the balance sheet, okay, for schedule 1 to 11. And I have connected all the P&L items with their respective schedules. Okay, so as and when we are going to post it, it will reflect the amount in balance sheet or P&L as the case may be. Clear? Then we are given deposits. Now there are three types of deposits. For deposits, we have schedule number 3, isn't it? So we'll go to schedule number 3. First one is fixed deposit. Amount is 2,78,000. So 2,78,000. Then savings 4,50,000. Okay. Then current account 3,74,000. Okay. You can see the total will be posted automatically to the deposit schedule. Okay. This will help us or help us to save time. Okay. Then we have cash in hand. So cash in hand will go to schedule number 6. So cash in hand we have here. How much is the amount? 2,90,000. So I'll post it. Okay. Then cash with RBI. It is along with that only cash in hand 4,20,000. Okay. So total will directly go to schedule number 6 in balance sheet. Okay. If any adjustments are there, we'll take care of that. So net value will go to balance sheet or P&L as the case may be. Okay. Next is interest and discount. This will go to schedule number 13. But for interest, there may be many items. So I have made a working note. Okay. So let us see. 3 lakhs. If at all any adjustments are there, we'll take care of it. Okay. If there are no adjustment, we can put it directly in the schedule 13 first line, interest and discount. Okay. Clear? 3 lakh. Then we have commission and brokerage. How much? 50,000. Commission and brokerage is the other income item. You can see schedule number 14, the very first item. So instead of making a working note for this, we'll directly post it because hardly any adjustment is on this. Okay. Value is 50,000. Okay. Okay. Let me connect that working note once value with the schedule. Okay, so that it will be handy. Yeah, I have connected the schedule 13 first item with its working note. Okay, clear? Okay, so we're done with commission and brokerage. Next is interest on fixed deposits. See, people keep their money with bankers in the form of current account, savings, and fixed deposits. So interest paid on them will be our expense. So it will go to schedule number 15. Okay, so there are many types of interest. So see, I have made a working note number 2 for that. Okay. Okay. So first is interest on fixed deposit 30,000. So I'll put 30,000 here. Then interest on savings account 20,000. Then interest on current account 12,500. Okay. Totally 62,500. I'll connect this item also with the respective and just okay, so you get the value here. Okay, clear? Okay, I have connected the values, nothing else. Okay, so we are done with the interest part, interest on current deposits. Okay, then we have salaries. Salaries total value is 1,31,000. So salaries will go to 16 schedule. So I'll put here what is the value 1,31,000. 1,31,000. Okay. Okay, wait. Some adjustment is there, including 12,000 to manager. So any salary commission paid to management people will be shown separately. Okay. So you can see in the schedule 16 itself, we have 6th item, director fees. Can you see it? Okay. So that 12,000 paid to manager will be shown separately. From this 131, we have to subtract that 12,000. So let me remove it and just put a plus sign here and minus 12,000. Okay, so only 190 will come here, and in that sixth item I'll put that 12,000. Okay, is this clear? So I was provided with the information in the bracket that salaries include salary to manager 12,000. So I showed it separately, and the balance I have shown under first head, that is payment to employees. Is this clear? 131 bifurcated into two amounts. Okay. Okay. Next, rent, insurance, and taxes 4,000. Let me see where it is. Yeah, it is 4,000. So I'll put 4,000 against rent rates. Then we have postage and telegram 900. Postage and telegram here last at the end. I'll put 900 here. Okay. Next, printing and stationery 7,000. Printing and stationery, and here it is 7,000. Next is audit fees. Audit fees, yeah. How much it is? 4,000. Then we have depreciation 3,300. Depreciation 3,300. Then investment in shares. So investment is schedule number 8, right? So investment in shares, yeah. We have share interest of other companies. Okay, so what is the value of shares? 84,000. Okay. The next loans, cash credit. These are lendings by the bankers. So advances, we can call it advances. So for advances, we have schedule number 9. So how much is the amount? 4,90,000 in advances. Okay, 4,90,000. Okay. Okay. Next, bills discounted. Even this is a kind of lending. 1,80,000. So bill discounted 1,80,000. Okay. Okay. Next, we have government bond. This is investment. So government bonds I'll put here. Government bonds or securities, it may be 1,60,000. Okay. Next, furniture. We'll go to fixed asset. Furniture 40,000. Then premises is 3 lakhs. I've tried to save over time as much as possible. Branch adjustment account. Okay, so be careful here. So branch adjustment account can have balance in debit as well as in credit. Okay, suppose it is on the debit column, you have to put it under schedule 11 as other items, other assets. Okay, branch adjustment account. But if it is in the credit column, then you have to put it in schedule number 5, current liabilities. Okay, remember this. So this same item can appear in schedule number 11 as well. Okay, if the value is given on the debit side, it will go to schedule number 11. If it is on the credit side, it will go to schedule number 5. Okay, 24,700. Done. So we are done with the trial balance. Now let us see the adjustments. First, rebate on bill discounted. This is very common adjustment. Even yesterday it was there. So rebate on bill discounted means whatever we have earned by way of discounting the bill or by way of loans. Okay, 27,000 is not yet earned. It may belong to next period. We have to remove it from our income. Okay, so you can see in working note, the last item is less rebate on bill discounted. Okay, so I'll put it there. What is the value? 27,000. Okay, I should put it minus so that it gets deducted, not added. I put a minus sign. You understood now? This is unearned income, not earned in this year. Okay, so as good as income received in advance. So it is just like a current liability. Okay, so we'll go to schedule number 5 for second effect. Okay, rebate on bill discounted. How much? 27,000. Is this clear, students? This is very common adjustment, just like closing stock. In final accounts, we used to have closing stock. One effect trading credit and second on the asset side. So in banking sums, this will be there always. Okay. Then we have create reserve for bad and doubtful debts, 11,000. Okay. So out of our lendings, that is advances, 11,000 is less likely to be recovered. So from advances, we have to subtract this. Okay. So I'll put minus 11,000. Clear? And this is a loss for us. So we have to calculate a provision and contingencies. At the extreme right, you can see. Okay. So I'll put the value here. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Okay. Because that will be useful. How to make space here. 11,000. So I'll put minus 11,000. They already put the minus symbol while taking the total. So I'll just keep it positive. Yeah. Okay. Done. Okay. Now next adjustment is acceptance on behalf of customers. These are bill for collection. Okay. So that is not our asset, not a liability. So it will be below contingency. Bill for collection. How much? 80,000. 80,000. Clear, students? So we have done the posting part. Okay. I'll just repeat once again. The adjustments, rebate on bill discounting. This will be a common adjustment. Two effects are fixed. One effect less from schedule number 13, that is from interest income, and it's like income received in advance, so will be shown under schedule 5. Okay. Then second adjustment is create RDD. Okay. So RDD, like we subtract from debtors and put in P&L debit, same way here our assets are our advances, the loans given to public. So from that, it is likely that this 11,000 will not be recovered. So we have to subtract from advances. In second effect, in the working note, while calculating the profit, you have to subtract this. Okay, 11,000. Is this clear, students? I just put underline here so you understand it properly. Okay. Tax is not given, so your after tax profit will be same as before tax. Okay. Now this 11,000 will have second effect. Okay. And this will be shown, this entire working, that is bad debts and taxes, will be shown as schedule number 17, which I discussed with you. Okay. Although that schedule is not numbered, we have working note. You can see here below schedule number 16, there is one more schedule. Okay. I have mentioned in the bracket that it contains bad debts, RDD, and tax. Okay, so that 11,000 is being reflected here. Is this clear, students? All the postings are done. Okay, so we'll now first we have to close all the schedules. Let us see if all the totals are properly reflected. Schedule 1, because I make out whether the amounts are proper or not. Okay, I now remove the extra zeros which are not properly closed. Schedule 1 capital, total 3 lakhs. Schedule 2, we cannot close it right now. Once we close P&L, then only we can close this. Okay, so for timing, we have to keep it pending. Schedule 3, deposits, yes, it is reflected in balance sheet also, 1102. Schedule 4 was not there, no borrowings. Schedule 5, 51,700. Schedule 5, 51,700, correct. Then Schedule 6, yes, Schedule 7 also total. I just have to write total here, not total. It will also go to balance sheet. Total is correct. Schedule number 9, 659. Schedule number 9, 659. Correct. Then we can write total here. Schedule 10, fixed assets, 340. In the balance sheet asset side, schedule 10, 340. Correct. Schedule number 11. This time it is not there on the debit side, so won't come there. Okay. 12, nothing given. Schedule 13. Have you considered everything? Yeah. Schedule 13 was here. We had made a working note. Okay. So total came in this schedule, and this will go to schedule 13, 273. Correct. Schedule number 14, 50,000. Yes, 50,000. Schedule number 15, total 62,500. Yes, here also 52,500. Schedule number 16, total is 150,200, 150,200. Correct. Okay, so all the schedules are properly been posted and closed. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll go to P&L plus 14 and 17, which is not numbered actually. We get us a total. Let me see if total is correct. 223. So yeah, correct. It is. Now we'll get profit. How to get profit? Total of 1314 minus 1516 will give us profit, which is 99,300. Is this clear, students? Okay. You can see we had made a working note here. It will reflect same thing. Okay. This is for your understanding purpose. This schedule number 13. Schedule number 3. Working note 3 rather. Okay. Then your profit is 99,300. There is no brought forward profit. So 0. So total profit is 99,300. So we are transferring 20%. You can even transfer 25%, which comes to 19,860. So this will go to schedule number 2. Right. Let me connect that. In schedule number 2, add transfer to this. You can see here. I'm connecting that to this figure, 19,860. Right. Same way P&L. What is the balance? 79,440. That will come here against P&L. 79,440. That's it. Okay. So we get total of reserves. So we can put this in schedule number 2 in the balance sheet. Now we can see our balance sheet is tallying. Yeah. Okay. This is total and this is another total. Okay. So it's not that difficult. It consumes time, a lot of time. Although we have practice of solving this every year. So we could finish it in half an hour. That knack of solving within 30 to 40 minutes at least. Is that fine, students? I hope you understood. If you want to take a screenshot, I'll just reduce the size a bit. That will be too small. I don't know whether you can read it. If you take, I'll increase the size of this solution. You can take a screenshot of this solution, please. This is okay now. Something will be missing always. Okay. This is good. Okay. So that's it for the day, students. You can try and solve this sum. What you do, always in your paper, solve it like this only. Okay. Always make balance sheet on the left hand side, P&L on the right hand side. On the next page, again, you will have two sides. On the left hand side, solve all the balance sheet schedules. Just divide the page into half. Okay. And on the right hand side, schedule number 13 to 16. Okay. If you have some space left on the previous page, that is balance sheet and P&L, you can do these working notes there. Okay. So that will be very helpful to you while solving. Stick to any one format which you are following so that you have more clarity. That's it for the day, students. So I'll try to solve one more sum. Now, since the format is ready, I have worked 2-3 hours on this format to keep it ready. So I'll try to post one more lecture today itself. Okay. Thank you for attending. Bye. See you. Take care. Bye. Do subscribe to my channel so that whenever I